Long ago, in a quiet African village surrounded by tall acacia trees and red clay huts, lived Mara and Sara, twin sisters so alike that even their mothers sometimes mixed their names. But while their faces were mirrors, their souls were not. Mara's eyes always chased the horizon, she dreamed of fine clothes, cars, and city lights. Sara's heart was softer, she found beauty in simple things, planting flowers, singing by the river, and helping her mother in the garden. Their mother used to say, Mara's feet walk to tomorrow, but Sara's heart stays with today. They loved each other deeply, never knowing that destiny had already chosen different roads for them. One afternoon, a shiny black car rolled into the village, raising dust and whispers. Out stepped Mr. Daniel, a wealthy businessman from the city. He came looking for farmland, but instead, he found Mara. Her beauty and confidence dazzled him. Within weeks, gifts filled their home, fine clothes, perfumes, golden jewelry. Soon, the village sang wedding songs for Mara, and she left wearing golden smiles. At the gate, Sara held her twin's hand, tears in her eyes. Sara, don't forget me, sister. Mara, smiling proudly. In the city, Mara's life glittered with wealth, cars, diamonds, and endless parties. But behind her smile lived a silence money couldn't fill. Her husband, Mr. Daniel, was kind but distant, always busy, always tired. In the village, Sara's wedding was small but joyful. She married Tadel, a humble man with hands rough from farming but a heart soft with love. They sang together while cooking, and though their clothes were simple, their hearts were full. Sometimes Sara would look at the stars and whisper, Mara, do you still see the same sky? One day, a letter arrived, sealed with city ink. Sara opened it, her hands trembling. The words were few, but heavy. Mara was sick. Sara traveled to the city, her heart racing faster than the bus wheels. When she reached the hospital, she saw her sister lying weak on a white bed. Mara, smiling faintly. You still smell like home, Sara. Sara wept beside her. Mara, softly, I had gold, I had comfort, but not peace. I miss the sound of our mother's laughter, the warmth of our home. Don't chase what I chased, sister. It's an empty road. Moments later, her voice faded, and the world fell silent. After the funeral, Mr. Daniel couldn't bear the emptiness. When he saw Sara, he gasped, she looked exactly like his late wife. Mr. Daniel, sadly, please, stay for a while. My daughter cries for her mother. You look so much like her. Out of kindness, Sara agreed. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. She cared for the child, helped manage the home, and slowly became part of their lives. But soon, she found herself wearing Mara's clothes, sleeping in Mara's room, living Mara's life. And the city began to whisper, the dead wife has returned. Mr. Daniel grew close to Sara. He offered her luxury, travel, and everything she once dreamed of. But deep inside, Sara felt the weight of betrayal, for somewhere far away, Tadel, her husband, still waited. He sent letters that were never answered. He prayed under the moon, whispering her name. He never gave up hope. Sara's nights grew restless. The gold around her wrists began to feel like chains. One night, Sara stood before the mirror, dressed in her sister's gown. The candle flickered, and suddenly, in the glass, she saw Mara's reflection. Mara's voice, soft, echoing, you took my place, Sara, but don't lose yourself. Return to the one who loved you when you had nothing. Sara fell to her knees, crying. The next morning, she knew what she had to do. Before dawn, she left a letter on the mansion table, thank you for your kindness. But I can't live someone else's life. My heart belongs where love is, not where gold shines. She walked miles through dust and wind, her fine shoes worn and her tears dry. When she reached the village, the air smelled of maize and home. Tadel sat outside, fixing his tools. When he looked up and saw her, he didn't speak, he simply smiled. Tadel, softly, you came home. That's all that matters. Sara broke down in his arms, whispering, forgive me. I lost my way. Tadel, the path that leads back to love is never too long.